Wait till you guys hear about this. There is an anti-trans group of Democrats in Illinois. Let me read this article and we can talk about it. This is from LGBTQ Nation. The state won't let them call themselves Democrats as their official name without the support of the Democratic Party. So an anti-trans Democrat group is suing Illinois to use the word Democrat in their name. And before I get started, anti-trans Democrat, honey, just go join the Nazi party already. You're not fooling us. So it says, claiming a violation of their free speech rights, a group of Democrats is suing the state of Illinois for the right to call themselves Democrats while at the same time being transphobic. Democrats for an Informed Approach to Gender, which is the DIAG, is a nonprofit group of current and former Democrats who think that the party is wrong to support trans rights. The group coalesced online during COVID as a social network of liberal parents whose children had come out as trans. These poor children. The DIAG promotes its members as liberals guiding our party back to reason and reality, under the banner biology, not ideology, a mantra similarly embraced by the Trump administration in its crusade against trans people. Yes, it's suspiciously similar. So biology, not ideology, and bringing back reason and reality. Are you kidding me? First of all, gender is neurological, not biological. Trans identity is reality. Trans identity is not an ideology. The claim that trans identity is an ideology came from MAGA, and this has been debunked by every major medical association in the country, along with testimony of doctors and trans people themselves who no one seems to want to fucking listen to. So their entire ideology is denying science and facts on gender the same way MAGA did. This is delusional thinking. This is denying reality. The DIAG's staff includes a Gen Z detransitioner and a lifelong progressive Democrat agnostic feminist. It says it only supports the LGBT community. So these are people trying to remove the T from LGBT, which was another thing that MAGA came up with. The group opposes efforts to fix gay and gender nonconforming youth through gender medicine interventions, and rejects clinicians who profit by pathologizing typical adolescent discomfort. Oh my God. Let's talk about this. Detransitioning. What are the actual numbers? Because the right uses detransitioning as an argument constantly. So, the key findings on detransition rates. Anyone can look this up in Google. Over 99% of transgender people never detransition. There was a UK study done of over 3,000 gender clinic attendees, and they only found a regret rate of just 0.4%. So that means only 0.47% of trans people ever regret it. So there's a low surgical regret. Some systematic reviews report regret rates, with studies showing around 0.47% regret in large gender clinic populations. So trans people are about 0.6% of the population, and we're talking about 0.47% of 0.6% of people. This is an extremely small pool of people. This is an extremely rare thing that happens. And not only that, most detransitioners end up transitioning again later in life. So detransition prevalence. A significant survey found 8% of respondents detransitioned, though 62% of them retransitioned later on. Most detransitioners cite external pressures like family, stigma, and violence as their primary reasons, not a change of heart about their gender identity. This is so common. Parents will pressure these kids to go back in the closet. Churches will pressure these kids to go back in the closet. And now politicians are encouraging children to go back in the closet and trans people to go back in the closet. It's fucked up to do that to someone psychologically. That causes a lot of issues. So temporary and permanent, a substantial portion of detransition is only temporary, with many individuals resuming their transition eventually. So y'all, stop with the detransitioner argument already. Surgeons aren't even doing surgeries on trans youth anyway. So to these so-called Democrats, you are just as delusional as the authoritarian nightmare in the White House. Go join the white supremacist party because y'all are delusional. And just like I say to MAGA, maybe try stop listening to criminal con men and start listening to an actual trans person for once. Because your disinformation and hate are causing increased violence against innocent transgender people, including trans children. So thanks for listening. Please like this, share this, leave your comments. I'll be back very soon. Bye.